she killed it. But I think it speaks to how good the match was between Deonna and Taya. I think those two women put on a banger. I love their stuff outside the ring. I love the finish with the double armbar. That wasn't the Venus de Milo. That was just...
It was like a seated version of it. So
yeah.
I'm curious to see if perhaps she has different variations where she can get it from different angles. Because it looked even more vicious than the normal one.
It absolutely did. So that was, I thoroughly enjoyed the match. I enjoyed what they're doing still with all of these people. I loved going back and forth between the black and white and the color. Like there was that one transition where they went from the ring to Tony, and it just flawlessly transitioned.
Or even when Taya got thrown into Tony as well, yes. They were doing it.
Yes. So well done on all fronts again. I personally think this is my favorite thing going on in AEW right now. Between Tony, between Deonna, the story they're telling, the way they're having fun with the camera, the way they're having fun with these characters, I'm all for it. So more of this. I am allowing myself to believe she could actually win it.
Do you think she's going to win it? Because I was just saying that I don't think she is, but...
I don't think so either. But I'm allowed... They're doing such a good job with this story that I want to believe.
Yeah. But I think we kind of discussed this last week. The danger is we've had women come in, lose their title shot on the first go, and then kind of fall back into the doldrums and not really do anything. So hopefully that doesn't happen to Deonna, because as I was saying when you were out, she's too good for that to happen to. They need to do something with her. They need to keep her at the top of the card.
I completely agree. I know I've been a big advocate for it for a long time, and I begrudgingly agreed with some of what Danny would say and some of the others would say. I think we are finally getting to a point where a tag team title for the women feels more plausible. I would love to see Deonna and her good friend Britt Baker going for the tag titles. And I think Deonna is a great babyface. She's a very charming woman, but I think she's an incredible heel, and her and a heel Britt Baker would be awesome.
Yeah, I think most of the work I know of Deonna is heel, and it's always been very good. I think you're right. They definitely have the roster depth in the women's division now where tag titles would take hold. They seemingly have enough TV time every week. It's 7 hours of television. Right. So 7 hours of commercial-free wrestling starts now. But Tony Khan just doesn't give them the time. It barely gives them the time to have any other feuds outside of the two titles as it is.
And admittedly, that's kind of why, and I've said it before, that's why I'm a big proponent of them adding a tag team title.
Because then he has to put it on TV.
Exactly. It's and instead of being happy that we get 2 extra women on TV, we're getting 4.
Yeah.
So
at least you have a manager or a trios team that's going to freebird.
I can dream.
It's one of those things. You have 2 2-hour shows and a 1-hour show, and you can't tell me you can't get 5 women's segments a week. Like, it's not that fucking. They don't even have to be that long. At least just get them on TV. Tonight we had, I guess technically 2, because Deonna had that quick promo package, but it was just the one feud. And I understand also too, the TBS title is pretty much beholden to Collision at this point. But the fact that you're doing 1 on Dynamite, maybe 1.5, maybe 1 on Rampage, maybe, and then 1 on Collision, give me a fucking break. You can do better than that. Shouldn't be 1 a show. Maybe.
TNA.
It honestly is one of the best things they do is their women's division. I don't know it's the Knockouts division. Did you have any comment on the Jacksons' interaction with Darby Allin before we hit our main event?